Why am I sharing this? For those who have not listened to anything I've shared, like my previous sessions, realize that your stories, the stories you encode, that you carry around within you, when it is very close to your energy, it creates a vibration. That vibration gets your mind thinking, converting vibration to thoughts, because once it starts thinking, it starts producing. It starts using that energy with the information, the story you've created. Okay, as the man thinketh, so is he. The heart of thinking is mixing energy with information, and the stronger you think about something, now it's going to produce in your body the emotions of what you're thinking about, because your body is the actor to act out the story you've written. So you can see most people will talk about mindset. I said, listen, leave your mind alone. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. The key is, what are you feeding your mind? Think about, you have a computer. If the computer start misbehaving, it's because there are viruses. The computer is itself. It was designed to do certain things. But if you start typing or using your computer to go to places you shouldn't go to, listen to things you shouldn't listen to, or when you were a child, somebody started typing things and stored it in your computer, and you don't know where they stored it, and it's inside you, and your computer is now is behaving a certain way, you're like, wait, who did this? Why am I like, look, what? Who are the people that actually wanted you to fear them? Do you know if you are somebody, an adult now, trust me, go back into your child, you will find figures that their duty is they wanted you to fear them so that they can control you, so that you will not resist them, so that when they say go, you go, when they say come, you come. And you're now an adult, you are still fearing those people. You've not done this work. Real life is speak economy. Yes, you've not done this work, because there are people who actually believe you must fear them. And you have not grown you've not grown. Okay. So let's go into the heart. Let's say I put here some examples. Let's say in your heart you say, I want. Okay, because the way God designed you, he gave you the mind, the heart, the body. Okay, God designed it for you. You are not your mind, you're not your heart, you're not your body. Okay, but if you don't know who you are, guess what? Everything is on autopilot already. If you are not in charge, the programming, okay, is already running the show. The day you want to be in charge, you have to grow some muscles. You have to grow some muscles, because your mind, listen, your body in of itself, the biological wiring is so strong. You have to be stronger than your own programming to reprogram yourself. This is the growth. When we say self-empowerment, self-development, is if the self does not mature, the self cannot handle. You can't control any of these things, because they are so powerful. So the first thing is to develop the self. That's the whole point of self-empowerment, is empower yourself with the knowledge and abilities so that you can control your life and outcomes. Right? Bible will tell you, study this book. Joshua, study it day and night so that you will give yourself success, because you have everything you need for success. But listen, who is in charge right now? So let me give you some practical examples of what happens. The heart holds your beliefs. It also holds your energy. Let's say you say, I want this, I want spaghetti, right? I want. The concept of I want this in of itself is just information until you mix it with energy. That's why many people don't get what they want, but you will get what you desire. Let me say it again. People don't generally get what they wish for or want, because that's just information. When you mix it up with energy and it becomes energized, desire propels you forward. It calls you to take action in the direction of the things you want. Right? So many people say, I want this, I want to start a business, I want to go to school. Yes, information. But your mind is not going to take you seriously until you mix it with a determination of possibility and pursuit within you, in your heart, That is when it activates the mind to think. When you think enough about what you want and you believe you can have it, you unlock desire. And desire becomes a feeling after your want has been mixed up with energy. Think about the heart of when the mind thinks, you're giving it permission, okay, to use energy to produce a result. So if you desire something but you don't think enough about it, it's not energized. Because desire is after you have processed it with energy and you are holding it in your heart, this is when you have activated manifestation. Once you desire something, listen, you expose desire to the public, like to not just inside you, it's now outside you. Your body will take action on behalf of your wants. You want to get married, you want a man. Listen, everybody wants something. Not everybody has a desire for it. Not everybody is ready to pursue, manifest, invest energy and resources to get what they want. That's the difference. So in your heart, there's just pure information. But when you go through the process of thinking, the more you think, you're building. It's like faith. Faith comes by hearing the word of God. Faith grows. It grows. The more you process it, the more you want it, the more you want it, the more you want it, right? And you're thinking about your want. I want ice cream. Give me ice cream. I want ice cream. If you don't give me ice cream, oh, I want ice cream. Oh, I wish I want ice cream. This is the principle of also prayer. You ask God once, but you ask, right? Bible talks about the woman that was asking, thinking, taking action. Soon enough, desire is what God will never resist. Even life would not resist your desire. So in your heart, there is a feeling of desire, is strong. If a man wants a woman, it's desire. The man can sit down and say, I want that woman. If he's not willing to think about her, take action about her, buy roses, do something, show that you desire. Is he going to get anything? He's not going to get nothing. I'm telling you, it's a principle of life manifestation. Everybody sits around and say, oh, I want a good man, I want a good woman, I want a car, I want this. Listen, the way you are wired, you will invest it with your energy. You will purchase. You will spend your energy first. Many people say, oh, money. No. What is more important and expensive is energy. You will use your energy first before money ever leaves your hand. Because desire unlocks the flow of heaven. And it is a feeling of assurance that if you pursue it, you will get it. Believe in your heart. Have faith. Faith without works, though, dead. But that works of pursuing your desires, you are guaranteed success if you keep pursuing. And in of itself, if you know how to do this, I want this, I desire it, you already have it in your heart. Once you have it in your heart, you activate the forces God has put to magnetize. This is what attracts what you want. When people want desire, God said you will not cut the desires of the righteous, because desire is saying you've used your energy to purchase it and it's sitting in your heart. But here's what you need to watch out for. This is the problem. If you mix I want with doubt and fear, desire will not show up, because you are canceling things out. Doubt is in opposition to what you want. Fear is in opposition. Anytime your mind is saying, oh, you don't have this, you don't have that, you are using your thinking faculty to cancel out your want. Want does not become desire as long as you are doubting, you're afraid, or feel limited. It doesn't convert. It's an opposing force. That's why you have to be careful not to be using your mind to think about the things you don't have, because they're not helping you. They will create emotions of doubt and fear and not desire. That's why faith is saying, I've got it. I've got it. I have it. Will lead to desire. But when you keep thinking you've not got it, so you won't get it. Because when that crosses into your thinking, whatever you are thinking about is who you are. So if you are thinking of what you don't have, your limitation, your fears, it means they will come into your body and manifest toxic hormones right? Emotions, negative emotions. And negative emotions is not a positive feeling. You can't manifest. In fact, you manifest those fears and doubts. That's what happens. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest exactly what you don't want. So go down on that screen. I like. So I want, when it is energized, becomes desire. Desire is a feeling that is magnetic. When any man has a desire for a woman, it may start out with I want, but when he has done so much work, pursue here, pursue there, it's now desire. The woman will know this man desires. The world will know when you've unlocked desire. It's exposed to the realms, and it attracts. It attracts. Desire attracts what you want. When you expose your intentions to the world, you are energetically charged. You become magnetic to the object of your desire. Let's try another one. Let's say you like, okay? I don't know what you like. Let's say your boyfriend says, what do you like for Christmas gift or for your birthday? Eh? And you say, I don't know. If he will get you whatever. But when you like what you like, okay? Many people make a mistake. They don't want to expose their like to the world. They don't want to energize it. You don't get what you like if you don't energize and expose it. But if you like something and you energize it, you think about that thing. Have you watched all these ads on social media of the wives that picks their boyfriends or their husband, the wives that picks husband's phone and then start speaking into the phone? Oh, buy me this, buy me, right? Because they are trying to activate the phone to send right signals to the husband and start scrolling or showing ads so that it would help the husband at least know what they like. And then when the husband buys that thing, they're like, oh, thank you, but right? Because they didn't want to communicate it directly to the husband. They're using the phone to signal suggestion through the ad scrolling to the husband. That's what I'm saying. It's like once you like something and you energize it and you're ready to do something or communicate it, that in of itself is like affinity. I have affinity for, right? If you're in relationship with people, like, hey, this is my like, this is not my right. I like this color. What's your best color? What's your favorite color? If people don't know what you like, they're not going to give it to you. Right? Don't expect people to give you the things you like if you've not if you've not energized it. If your body has not communicated, hey, I like this kind of bag, I like this kind of purse. I remember some years ago, I don't know, it was Mother's Day, birthday, all those things. My kids and my husband went to the store, and trust me, they were looking, what does mommy like? What does mommy like? What does mommy like? My younger son was like, I know mommy would like this. Obviously, when they came home, I was like, yes, you know me, right? You know me. Because when we energize our like, the people we are in relationship with, they will know it, and you are likely to get what you like. But when you don't share with the world what you like, you don't energize it, you don't think it, you don't communicate it, don't tell anybody they didn't give you what you liked. You did, right? What's your favorite restaurant? You've got to communicate it. But guess what? You are holding those things in your heart. Right? Affinity is what people who love you will give you what they believe will make you more happy. So the feelings in your heart towards the things you like is energetic. People will give you what you like. The people who love you, if they know what you like, because that is magnetic. If you tell your spouse, this is what I like, when he wants to pleasure you or please, what is he going to do? Go get you what you like. If you like roses, get me roses. If you like purse, this. If you like chocolate, energized like will manifest. It will show up in your life. It will show up in your life. The lunch you like, the restaurants you like, people will take you there. But it is encoded in you, though. That's my point. You, within your feelings, you must have affinity from certain things. You must expose it to the world energetically, and it will drive your emotions and feelings. When people give you more of what you like, the energetic connection gets stronger. So people who love you, they are always in search of what you are storing in you that is making you happy, and they're going to give you more of what makes you happy if they know it, if you expose it to them. Think about this next example. I don't want. These are the things you reject. But it's information until you energize it. Right? When something you don't like is like when somebody buys you food. Oh, Chinese. I don't. Okay, I have to be careful here. I don't know what you don't. But let's say you don't like Chinese or Italian or something or Mexican, and they bring it to you. Even your reaction, even your emotion towards those things will be like, why did you buy me this? I don't like it. Because you are energized. It's encoded in you. Right? When you say I don't like, I don't want, I don't like, the encoding, okay, that you're carrying in your heart is the story based on the relationship you're having with those things. Hi, roller girl. Hi, Toyin. Yes, good greetings. So here's the key. This is where it gets quite dynamic, is that many people will use this power to self-sabotage. Imagine if you're not saying, I don't like people. I don't want anybody to bug me. I don't want to talk to anybody. You will encode yourself and charge yourself negatively, and people will now be avoiding you. And you will encode dislike, and people will be running away. And you will not know why you are not attracting customers, why people are not coming to your business, not knowing that there is a story inside you attached to a meaning. You said people are this, people are that, people are this. It may be coming from your history, or somebody said a story to you. You are carrying other people's story, and it's influencing. For example, oh, men are this, women are that. You don't want this, you don't like men, you don't do this. That's fine. You may think it's just words, but trust me, if it is energized, those things will be running away from you. That's where self-sabotage lives in. So be very, very careful. At best, be neutral, and then let God use people to bless you. I'm going to stop here. There's a whole lot more to it, but I'll just stop here because I'll leave maybe the next 10 minutes for Q&A, and then I got to run. Listen, this is so deep stuff. Let me see. I think some comments are here. People don't generally, Caleb says, people don't generally get what they want, but you get what you desire. Yeah, your want is just information. When you want to manifest your wants, you've got to spend your own energy first, thinking about it, ruminating about it, desiring it, because desire is what is magnetic. Okay, what you want is your own, is inside you. Nobody cares. But when you want magnetism, you want attraction, you want to manifest, you've got to spend your own energy. And people who have closed hearts will not have desire. They are right, because they don't want to do, they just want to sit down and be dreaming. No, you will pursue. It's like a lion a lion. You may want breakfast, but if you don't chase breakfast, breakfast is running away. Yeah, breakfast is running away. Every lion that wakes up in the jungle wanting breakfast does not guarantee breakfast. It's the one you chase, the one you see, the one you chase, the one you pursue, the one you lay hold is the one you're going to eat. That's what's happening in the world today, is that many people sit back, they don't invest energy, they don't invest time, they don't invest resources, and they want to manifest $1 million. Good luck. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay, let's go on. You don't get what you like if you don't energize it and express it. Exactly. Yeah, in fact, that's why Bible said, ask. Do you know the process you have to go through to ask? Ask comes from when you believe you can have. People don't ask because they don't believe they can ask. Because trust me, the day you start realizing you have a blank check, the day you start believing God can give you everything you want, you need to start asking and energizing yourself. But most people doubt. They doubt. They don't have courage to ask. They've already cancelled all of it. Oh, nobody will do this. Oh, that is bad theology. You've not asked, you are doubting. And Bible says a double-minded person cannot receive anything from God. That's what's happening. Because you were created as a divine being, that your words manifest, your thoughts manifest, right? Your beliefs, right, will show up in reality. It's driving your life. But if your belief is doubt, your belief is lack, then you are manifesting. I have not seen anybody that says, oh, they don't have money, and suddenly they have money. They never have money. People who say they don't have money will never have money, because that word alone continues to show up in their life, because that's their core belief. People who say they don't have, don't never have. Have you noticed? Bible says those who don't have, what they have will be taken from them, because doubt steals, fear steals. They disempower you from manifesting at the realm God has for you. You've got to get rid of those things, because doubt comes to steal what is already originally yours. Caleb says, don't expect people to give you what you like if you haven't communicated it. Yeah, even, do you know, this is the same thing. You have to be careful your relationship with God. Many people will say, hey, if God wants to give me, he will give me. You don't know the principle God operates by. Bad theology. Do you know, remember the person that went to Jesus and said, oh Lord Jesus, if you would, Jesus said, I would. But you know, is that God expects you. It gave you a life force for asking. You are a parent of a child. Imagine if your child keeps coming to you and talking to you, making assumption that you're not going to give them anything. Oh, daddy will not give me this. Daddy is this. And talking bad about you. What would your relationship with that child be like? You're like, you don't trust me. All you need to do is ask, and I'll give you. People need to check their relationship with God again. Don't speak for God with assumption that God is not trying to bless you. Trust me, if you work on your relationship with God, you realize that you are the one holding yourself back. It's not God. It's not God. This is why God will say, trust me, my thoughts for you are of good, not of evil, thoughts to prosper you and give you an expected end. That is his own thoughts. If you trust that he wants to give you an expected end, you're going to go and sit down there and make sure he gives you to you, but you don't do that. Okay, let me start wrapping up for today. Energize, like, manifest. Okay, Akindele says, is confession, let me put this up. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Is confession, affirmation part of the energy you are describing? You see, anybody that uses their mouth to confess, anybody that affirms, okay, listen, they've already unlocked the process of thinking about what they want. So that confession, affirmation activates mind brewing, chewing. You're chewing the cord like animals, like you're already calculating. You're helping your mind calculate how to produce what you desire. The more you think about what you want, the more you're going to produce it faster. The less you think about it, the less energized it is. Sheila says, powerful. Thank you. Sheila says, once. Hey, Sheila, listen, I dropped a new resource for you in the YouTube community. You registered over the weekend in the academy. We hosted, listen, there's a lot of resources there. I hosted a workshop on boundaries, but because you are not there, you're on YouTube community. I put a copy there. But if you want the workbook, you have to go back to the academy. I just wanted to let you know, because I don't know if you've seen that extra stuff I put out there for you. Sheila says, want, doubt plus hope equals to desire. Want minus, listen, yes, minus doubt, minus fear, like minus any limitation. Want plus hope, the belief, right? The possibility, the assurance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That is what leads to I have. Once you have desire, you are magnetic. Even angels will come and be looking for the people who have desire. God searches the world looking for whom he may show himself, right, favorable to. Is that Solomon made so much sacrifices that he commanded, God in heaven took notice of his sacrifices, his energy, right? Sacrifices, right? The action he was taking, right, to get the heart of God. Guys, not all Christians have the same access to the divine things of God. These are some of the secrets. Some people stay outside and say, oh, God is this. You're making assumptions about God. You better get closer to understand. So anyway, Dave says his problem is you desire too many things. Wait a minute. You desire too many things. Does that mean your energy is divided among too many things? Which one is the top priority? So you may need to day by day think about, okay, what do you want this week? What do you want next month? And then sequence them so that you can give more energy to one. Because if you can manifest one today, it also builds your strength. So what I would just recommend is sequence your desires, okay? So that your energy, your concentration can be more intensified around one thing instead of, because trust me, if you're desiring many things, it's still wants, it's not desire, because energy is expensive. Time, energy is expensive, more expensive than money. So you may have a long list of I want this, I want that. That's just like a shopping list. But no matter how long your shopping list, when you go into the store, is the one you bring money to buy that you're walking away with. Think about that with energy. You can have 10,000 things. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. But which one you want to manifest now? You will spend energy. You will pray about which one is more important to you. Practice that. Because when you can be checking lists, when you have a long list, I want this, check. You want to be checking and building confidence. Most people have a long list of wants and nothing to check in a year. January to December, none of it manifested. It's because you have a list, but you didn't energize any of it. You didn't pursue any of it. You didn't take action in the direction of any of it. A long list of I want husband, I want house, you will still pick the one you want to invest energy in, the one you want to think about, the one you want to produce, the one you want you to manifest. That is a top priority for now, because that's the work. That's the work. How do I ask through prayer or feeling we already have it? Oh, I love this. I hope I understand what you're saying, though. Desire is magnetic facts. Okay, good. How do you ask through prayer? Listen, when you pray, Jesus said, believe that you have it and you will have it. Did you see that? There are two halves. When you pray, believe that you have and you will have. Let me break it down. When you pray, you energize your words. And just by energizing it, thinking about it, handing it over to God and believing that God has answered your prayer, you unlock desire. That's the first energetic possession of your wants. That desire, and you will have it, is once you address desire, trust me, heaven is already at work for you. You will have it. Now, the bigger your desire, what God has to move for you. If you want to build one-story building or you want to build a skyscraper, the time it takes, the energy it takes, the resources it takes, what God has to gather for you. People who have vision get provision. The practical manifestation, the time it takes, this is where people lose hope. You think it's going to be overnight. You ask for a big, listen, if you ask for a child, you still wait 9 months because it takes what it takes. This is where people fail. Jesus said, when you pray, believe that you have. That's the first thing. In your heart, receive it. You will receive it in your heart. Once you receive it in your heart, immediately there are forces of heaven running and being sent to give you what you want. Now, part of that process may be you may have to change. You may have to go to school. Let's say you want to be a doctor. The path to getting the doctor, God will open it, but you now have to walk in obedience. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. This is where people start self-sabotaging. After they have prayed, they now sit down. When God says, apply for the job, they don't apply. Do practical faith without works. Do things in the natural, right? That will help you gain what, right? Get closer to it. People will not take action. And you're thinking only heaven will do this work. No, the promised land was given to God's people. But when they didn't fight their own Goliath, when they didn't confront the challenges, they lost it all. That generation lost it. Not that God didn't give it to. This was guaranteed promise. This was guaranteed success, guaranteed destiny, guaranteed desires. But they did not fight the battles. They didn't show up for it. They started doubt. They lost it. You think the enemy will not come? When the bigger, listen, this is the fight of faith. Keeping in your heart what you've already received. That's the fight of faith. I won't talk too much about it. Let's leave down. But I hope that helps you. Okay. Oh, I wrote some. Listen, another note here is answer. Just think. Listen. Oh, there's too much stuff. I'm kind of I'm kind of like racing through today. But trust me, I hope this is transformational stuff. Okay. There's more. Anybody else? Jasmine, should I say parting words and then Kale parting words? Wrap up. I'm going to stop this here today. Join Toyin Umesiri Academy. Learn, access some resources there. Learn how to join us. This stuff is risk. Yes. Thank you. Confirmation. Yes. 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 Go ahead, please. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for this space, Toyin. Thank you for inviting me to the stage and allowing me to share this space with you. This has been an impactful and very powerful room. Everything you said, if I could have pressed like heart and clap the whole time, I would have. Thank you. Every time I join one of your rooms, it's always powerful. You always provide so much knowledge and good, useful information. So again, I thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But what are you walking away with? Any shift? Any major shift or reminder or confirmation for you?
Just that desire is magnetic. I put it in the chat because it just resonated with me so much. As a business owner, well, I would say like a baby toddler in the game. I just know that what I want, I have to work for what I want. I have to be what I want already, and just already see it and already have it in my mind, and not just mope around because I didn't make a sale or I didn't bring any money home this quarter or even this year. Just keep putting in the work and keep building and be the energy, like you said, be magnetic. Continue to do that. Just continue to grow with my audience.
Yeah, let me share something. Okay, I taught some classes on energize your business, because the whole point of teaching all these things is that a lot of business people self-sabotage, right? Because you cannot be asking for this, but the emotions and feelings you embody is canceling out what you say you want. Right? Right? Because energize your business is that principle to say what energy are you using to drive your business, because that will determine the people you attract or the people you are repelling off without you even knowing. Because I tell entrepreneurs, deal with all the stuff inside you. Deal with it, because here's what's happening. Somebody else might get you angry, okay, but what is in your heart it's never about the person who got you angry. The fact that you are energized with anger already, life doesn't care who got you angry. You see, whoever produced those negative charge, it doesn't matter. But if you hold on to it, it does so much damage. People don't understand. If so, the enemy will throw, like, what he just wants is to get you negatively charged. That's all he has to do for you to lose everything God is asking for you. When people don't start at the gates of their mind, they don't protect. Bible says, guard your heart. Whatever is in your heart is what you are producing. Whoever puts anger, frustration, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. They've come, they've gone. They are living with their life. The question is, what did they live over that is now influencing what you're attracting into your life or what you are repelling? That's why programming yourself is so important, because when you start showing up, if you want the best of life, the best God has for you, you want the best of life, you better raise your vibration. You better be happy, be joyful, like you better be glowing, because that is the most attractive you can ever be. We do business with people we know, like, and trust. So I always tell people, deal with your insecurities, get coaches, get mentors, do the behind the scene, take care of your inner self, because manifestation is the outward presentation of what is you are carrying inside your heart already. People think that's why you cannot manifest somebody else's life and reality. You cannot. Listen. Everybody manifests what is inside them. It is the outward presentation of what you are carrying within you that nobody can see. When God wants to bless you, it's in your heart. You will receive it with your heart. You produce it in your mind and your body. Right? So when people don't clean up, whatever feelings you have about people will affect your wealth. Period. Because the people bringing you money, the people who want to trade with you, the people who want to do business with you, when they see you from afar or listen to you or hear you, is it attractive? How do you make them feel? Because you will transfer your feelings to whoever you're engaging with. It's natural. That charge on you will spread. Anybody that comes into your aura, into your magnetism, they will feel your feelings. And if that feeling that you are feeling is not positive, they will run away because you made them feel what you're feeling. So anytime you show up into the marketplace, your feelings is what you are giving people. No matter how you smile or wear Gucci shoes, you can dress from head to toe. Trust me, when you say hello, your feelings is what they will feel. We feel each other. So your feelings is what you other people feel. So if your feelings is negative, they will experience you negatively. But if your feelings is positive, people will come to you. But we are living at a time where life happens. In my class, Human Design Success Accelerator, this is why I recommend it. I teach you self-therapy. Because if somebody, life happens, you were driving, somebody did something, they disrupted you need to, if you know how costly and expensive that disruption is, you're supposed to gain the skills of bringing yourself back. I always use this analogy is that you wake up in the morning, you refuse to brush your teeth. The next person you say hello to because you did, they don't care why your mouth is stinking. They're like, why didn't you clean up? Why are you presenting yourself to the world without brushing your teeth? And in childhood, people taught us how to take care of the biology, the physical body. They didn't teach us how to clean our energy, how to deal with the feelings and emotions, right? When it comes to dealing real life. Because that stuff actually has greater influence. That skill to make sure you energize yourself to be ready to receive the best things in life. Because people who energize themselves negatively receive all the negative things in life. Because that stuff will attract itself. And the most successful people in the world, when you see them, they say dress for success. It's not just your t-shirt. I'm telling you, it's your energy field. Anybody that wants to make money, wherever there is money in this world, you will see people with great behavior, great smile. Oh, welcome to Walmart, because they're about to collect your money. Because if they don't welcome you to Walmart, you will go to another place. Any place where the money is spreading, the energy of that space is high vibration. Any place, you go to your mall, any luxury apartment, luxury hotel, wherever the more money is being exchanged, the higher the vibration of that space, because humans spend money in high vibrational spaces and humans keep their money tight in low vibrational spaces. Communities that have low vibration, they don't build wealth. That's where poverty is. Communities that smile, that party, that dance and sing, and they're always feeling good, they are spending money, they are making money, money is flowing easily among people. I'll give you that for free. Let me start. Okay, Roller Girl say, I can't get out of my baby. Oh, thank you for being live. Join us in the school. Listen, the stuff we're engaging in the school is what people need to really, pursue success in life and business. Okay, that's it. Caleb, parting words quickly. I need to wrap this up in like.
Yeah, thank you so much, Christian. I wanted to drag and joke and bring up another point, but I think I haste. But it's awesome. It's always awesome. And aside from that, since you're talking about rewind the emotion, sometimes it's like I said, it's a mental. It requires a mental shift. For example, let's say someone that has been trying to earn a certain amount and never thought of it being possible, and then comes into the room and hearing you say something about your desire, how
Yeah, like,
let me bring the spiritual part
yeah,
down.
the desire. Once you unlock desire, your mind, this is not magic. Desire would get you also closer to everything you need that you require to produce it, because this is practical. Because the moment you desire, you spend energy. Give me this at all costs. It means you are also willing to pay the cost in the physical realm. Once you spend energy in the spiritual energetic space, physically, you will spend your time, energy on the things you desire. The girlfriend you are chasing, you will buy rose, you will use your money for the things you desire. But anybody that doesn't spend their energy will not spend their money, because everything can still cost you financially. And you realize that people who close their heart, they don't want to spend money. How bad do you really want it? You want this girlfriend, but you don't want to buy chocolates. Go and live your life, because these things that you desire cost what it costs. So that's another practical thing people have to know. People who want to eat their cake and have it, you are abusing laws of sowing and reaping. So once desire is the first investment, the energetic investment in what you are pursuing. Beyond that, you invest time, energy, and resources. But those who haven't even unlocked energy, is it money they will now give? They won't give money. But that's why Bible says, where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. You cannot with one mind say you desire, and then second you say you're not spending money. Nobody will, like, you're on your own. You want to build a house, you don't want to buy cement. Okay, live in your house in your head. Because the money and the resources you will use to manifest, it will come to you. But if you then refuse not to invest financially in the things you desire, please blame yourself, don't blame God. For example, you say you want to build a business. God says, Toyin, there's a school, Toyin school can teach you entrepreneurship, business development. Then you are saying, you want everything free. Is free going to produce the heights of success you want? Free will get you what free can get you. These are the practical implications, is that the more you give desire to it, the more you're going to spend to pursue it. And those who say they desire but they are not spending, do they really desire? Because desire is at all costs. Give me this and I'm ready to do whatever it takes. Most people don't want to do what it takes to achieve success in life. So they still want what they want on their own terms. But life doesn't work on your own terms. Life leaves people behind. People who are not running and chasing after their dreams, they don't manifest it fully. Look at the world around you. People are building businesses, they're building houses, they're doing things on stock, with or without you. You see, life leaves people behind when they want to eat their cake and have it. Oh God, pray, they pray. When God brings practical things, go to class, go and learn, go to school, they don't want to invest money. So what are you going to do about that? Guys, I got to run. Akindele said, faith as the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Can you help unpack this? Maybe next time, because it's connected to this. The substance is that the emotions that would help you pursue. That's why faith without works is dead. It will give you the ability to pursue and win, but you have to pursue and win. David had to still kill Goliath, even though he was anointed. The anointing of the Lord gives you the ability to achieve. And so those who don't want to do work, who don't want to spend energy, you can have anointing, presence of God, but trust me, in this reality, you must engage physically as well. God bless you. Got to run. Thank you so much. Join us in the school for more resources.